Hey everyone, I'm here to show you the next two elements on the list. It's 9 collage elements with at least 3 items, different items, and then 10 pockets with at least 3 different types. So anyway, here's the collage elements. I have 3 using these Willadex cards and just a variety of items on it. This pumpkin's cut out from manila folder. There's a scrap of scrapbook paper. This is the paper that I, stamped my stamps off of when I'm cleaning them off. And these things were from the newspaper. This one has just got stamping on it, and that's a sticker that's cut from that Halloween book, and that's some scrapbook paper. This one's got stamping, a foam sticker, and this is from a napkin, and that is from one of the cupcake holders. These two are journaling cards put on scrapbook paper, and these are all items I trimmed out from that Halloween book. And this one is from the Halloween book, just some foam stickers I had on my stash. And then this, I'm not sure where I got that. Some junk mail, maybe? I'm not sure. This is going to be a journaling card. I don't have the backing on it yet, but it's got different elements, scrapbook paper, and this is some of the ribbon that I put on the spine. This is a napkin. And this, you might see quite a bit throughout this journal. It's each page in that Halloween book had this, zigzag border along the sides of the page, so I cut a bunch of those out. This was a coaster. I took the backing off because it was so thick, and I'm going to put some coffee dye paper behind it to make it a journaling card. Foam sticker that's cut from the book, and a napkin. This is a card, and I have a couple more, so they're just waiting here to see if there need to be journaling cards or pockets or whatever. They are left over from my Art Zoology design team project in September, and these are the pattern cards, collage cards, number 266, and you get 32 of these. So these are some I had left over. I thought they would work in fall and Halloween journals. This collage is fabric, ribbon, and some trim. This is an index card. Got a little sticker left over there. A stamped image I put on some different paper, then glued it on there. This is washi tape, and then there's a stamped witch's hat. This is going to be a journaling card when it gets its backing. Variety of scrapbook papers and stickers and washi tape, the cupcake wrappers, and this is fabric that I got years ago. Had all these Halloween motifs in the square, so you'll see that quite a bit. This is a little candy holder that I'm going to use as a pocket. How to make it was in that Halloween book that I just cut apart. So anyway, just collaged a couple of things from the newspaper and a word from the book. And then here's another one I made from a page from that book, the index page. Put a sticker on it and some foam stickers and then some words from the book. So anyway, that's the collage elements for now. You know, I might just always add some more later. All right, now the pockets, I need 10 of them and 3 different kinds. Well, these are 2 right here, those, and I have a third one, and it's got another piece of that fabric on it. I'm possibly going to use some more of these as pockets. I'll see what I need. And I told you I'm probably going to use some of those cards. I kind of piled my collage things on top of my pockets. Okay. This and this are from some scrapbooking paper I got years ago. It was like 2007. It was a calendar, and it was called Scrap Every Day or something, and each page of the calendar had some items you could use for scrapbooking, and I just cut these apart. There was like a border around it and everything, so I thought that would make a cute pocket. It's a little flimsy, so I probably need to back it on something. This one I did back onto some book page and stitched around it, so that pocket's ready to go. This was a scrapbook paper. I had a washi tape to it and a sticker. This was a bag I made a while ago. It's actually made out of an envelope. I cut the top off, did some stamping on it, and this is napkin. I found these probably at Goodwill. Some, candy sacks. They're paper. Put candy in, so I'll use some of those as pockets. And then I watched Gail make these the other day. She used coffee dye paper, but basically fold it in half and then fold one of the corners down and then fold it back. I just happen to have these index papers from an old atlas in my scrap pile there. And it's really thick paper, so they make great pockets. So I've got I got 4. I don't need 4, I don't think. 3 of these at least. So I've got plenty of, more than 10 pockets, and I have definitely more than 3 different types. So anyway, that's it for now, and I'm on to make tags, tabs, and journaling cards. And I'll do that all in one video. So I will see you guys later. Bye. Hi guys, this is Cindy, and I had mentioned in one of the videos when I was talking about this book that I made pockets like this, and I got the idea from the book I used, the Halloween book. I use this a lot to make the journal. I use pages out of it. I use words I cut from the pages. I use little pictures and things I trimmed out, and I thought it was a pretty neat idea, and I'll show you. Yep, I got it covered up here. Here is what you do. There's the steps. Now, I made a copy of the page because I used the actual page in the book, so I wanted to keep the idea, so I just made a copy of it for me. And basically they call them candy cones, and it makes a great little pockets, unusual kind of shape, but it also, you know, since trick-or-treating is about candy and all that, so it was perfect for this journal. And I just wanted to show you that a skinnier tag works great in it, and also even a blunter one. See, here's one of the things I cut from the book, probably from the back cover. And it's pretty blunt, and he fits in there just fine. So, and here's a journaling card. I'm not sure about it. It's a little wide. So, it would work, but it's a little wide. But it will hold a variety of items. So, anyway, it's a fun little pocket. Here's one I made out of book page, and I decorated with just different elements. I had Halloween items I had in my stash. And let's see, I've got the other ones here. I made 3. This one's made out of black scrapbook paper that was not double-sided. Just put a little fabric on it. And then the third one I made it out of an actual book page from that Halloween book. And you can kind of see the page. It really gets busy on this one. I added a sticker, some extra words I cut out of the book, and some foam stickers here. So anyway, that's what it looks like finished. And let's talk about real quick how to make it. So there's the instructions. It says start with a 8-inch square of paper, but I used 6-inch because it worked better for my journal. You know, just depends on what size your journal is. So a square piece of paper, and then you turn it like a diamond, and this is going to be your center point. And the first thing it says to do is fold one corner across the center. Now that would be centered, right? Straight with the point. So then I want you to go a little ways across. And you don't have to, it's nice to try to keep the point down here, but you don't have to worry about it too much. And I'll show you why in a minute. And then you fold the other way, other side the same way. And just so that it looks nice here, don't worry about it down there so much, because you're going to fold it up, that point up, and then I just take scissors and trim off whatever doesn't look real folded nicely. So I just cut it off. Anyway, then you just glue it and decorate it, and you're ready to go. So it's pretty easy little pocket, and it's fun to make, and it's cute for the Halloween journals because it's a candy cone. So just a little glue there. Gets the 2 sides, and then I put a little extra glue here at the bottom just because I'm folding up 2 pieces of paper, and you might have to put a little glue in the center if you think you need to, but I think it'll be fine. So anyway, I forgot to ink there. I could ink it, oops, sorry, before I glue if I want to ink, and it's not too hard to go back and do it, as you can see, because it folds out, make a pretty neat little pocket. So anyway, this is just this idea. I got it from that book before I cut it all apart, and I thought you guys might like to see how I made it since I made reference to them. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hi guys, I'm here to show you the last 3 elements. Number 11 was tags. We had to have at least 11. So, and they had to have at least 3 different types. So I have this one that's made from book page with solid paper on the back and just a bunch of different things collaged on it. This one's just scrapbook paper I cut to the shape of a tag, and it's got some seam binding on it. I have 4 of these tags. There's 3 with the rounded tops, and then 1 with the just regular tag shape. They have rub-ons on them and seam binding, and I've had these in my stash forever, so I'm not sure where I even got those tags at. I have 2 tags I cut out with the punch and stamped the poison bottle on. I have these 4 tags that are similar shape. They're just some strip of scrapbook paper I had, and I did the topper with my punch. And a short one with a sticker on it. One I left blank. One that's got a leaf on it with pumpkin stapled on it, and it's got this trim. And this one's got that tool that's on the back of the cover, and these fabric squares just glued on. So anyway, that's my tags. 11 tags, at least 3 of them different. And then we had to do 12 tabs, and I did several different kinds. You had to have at least 3 different kinds. I have one made out of bias tape, and it's just, I sewed the, is it bias tape? Bias binding. I can't remember what that stuff's called. Yeah. Just sewed it to the side of the page and just kept on going to make a tab at the top. And then I glued this ribbon one on and did the same thing with this ribbon. Just put it on the page and put it all the way to the top. And then I had this one, and I actually thought I had 2 like this, but I haven't found the other one yet, so it's hiding. It's sewn on ribbon, and it just makes a little tab there. Then I have 4 made out of lace, just piece of lace sewn on the pages. I have 2 made out of fabric that's glued on, and this one's got a dangle on it. And then I have 2 that are punched from paper. There's one, and the other one's back here, and it's hard to do these. And he's got a dangle on him. So anyway, that's my 12 tabs. And then the last thing we had to do was make 13 journaling cards. And of course, we all know you can't stop at 13, so I'm not sure how many I have, but I have more than 13. I've shown several of these before when I was showing the collage work, so this will just be like a repeat, just different things, elements on scrapbook paper and index cards. This is a little booklet made out of 2 playing cards, and I hinged it together with a silk leaf. This was something cut from the book. And it's about safety tips, so I just, it's had another part of the page on the back, so I just put some blank paper on the back. It's got a little washi tape. Booklet made out of book page. It's got blank paper glued in this inside of it, and then it's got collage work in the back with this vulture with a witch's hat. It's a punch out that I've had in my stash forever. And then this is an image from calendar pages I got like 12 years ago. There was 1 page per day. It was like scrapbook a day type thing. So it gave you just different things that you could use in scrapbooks. And this was cut from one of those pages. And it's got some of that tulle backing it. This I showed earlier, I think, when I was showing that one pocket. Just cut from the back of that Halloween book I used. I thought he makes a cute card. This has been in my stash for a while. I think it's a printable. I'm not sure where. It's all printed on cardstock, though. These 2 items were cut from the book. She was just left over. She was a corner or something. I thought she was cute. So I just made her a little journaling card. And this jack-o'-lantern made out of a jar. I just put some yellow paper on the back of him so you can write on it. I've shown these 3 before. There are these Willodex cards that's got collage work on the front. Just all sorts of different collage elements. Stickers and stamps and things cut from newspapers and napkins. This was a coaster that I tore the big bulk of the cardboard off the back and then put lined paper on the back and just some napkins and a sticker. And there goes my weather radio. People north of us are getting storms. So anyway, journaling card made out of scrapbook paper. I think I've shown this. Just different elements collaged on him. This is a page from that calendar I was talking about. It was like a stack of pages. You just peeled them off, and it had the dates at the top. And then the rest of this, it could be a border. You can frame a photo or whatever, and it was just for scrapbook. So anyway, I folded this one in half and just put some pages in it and just made it a little booklet. I believe I showed this earlier. It's just these 2 both are just book pages collaged on top, different elements. So that's my journaling cards. And I show the tags and the tabs, so I guess that's it. Now I'm going to put it all together, and my next video will be a flip through. So thanks for watching. Bye.